Hey everyone, Shane Stevenson, Director of Museum Collections and Curator here at the Buffalo Naval Park. And for today's video, it's the part 2 of the USS Birmingham. Okay, we are on the third deck right now on USS Little Rock in our laundry area. All right, if you've watched our dewatering videos, you've probably seen Stephen, who's with me today. Hello, yes. The hand of Stephen, yes. Well, we'd know if we saw your tattoos, bro. You know. There we go. Now we know it's Stephen. And so what we're going to do is, on November 8th of 1943, the part 1 was about that torpedo hit just forward, right near the bow frame. Oh, you know what? I don't even remember. It was a frame 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there. Now we are going to frame 147, which is really near the aft of the ship. And sometimes how life in the collections and archival work can be. After I made that video about the torpedo hit, if you remember, it said there were 3 hits that day. One on turret 64, the last 6-inch, there was a bomb drop there. There was this bomb right here on the aft, and then there was the torpedo, all in that one day. Now the stability of the Cleveland classes is that she took on water, but she was able to steam eventually back to Pearl Harbor under her own power, even with these 3 hits. Damage control was obviously right on par. World War II, they were practicing it around the clock. So good work to the guys on board the USS Birmingham to keep their ship afloat. I grabbed the next collections after the video. I was doing some processing of the collections. It's a collection by a guy by the name of Stephen Godzitz. And wouldn't you know it, USS Birmingham, right leg injury due to that torpedo hit. So if I would just process that collection 2 hours in advance, it would have been in that particular video. He was a storekeeper at the time, so it makes sense that he would have been down in those provision areas. But then when he was discharged in I think he was maybe discharged in 1948, they said right leg injury, USS Birmingham torpedo hit. So it's just, that's sometimes how it goes in the archives and collections. But that's a really nice connector. So I've got the damage report diagram here. All right, so we are up here on the 3rd platform. So there's some damage that happens up here. All right, but we're going to go down to the 1st platform. We may not be able to get to the aft part of the 2nd platform. All right, but if we're looking top down, this is the 1st platform, so 1 deck below where we are, and we are going to probably try to head right about here. All right, most of the damage, as you can see, is on starboard. All right, we might try another hatch on starboard that's right at the very end of the ship to try and get us down here, but if not, we're going to stay right here, and then I have my magnifying glass with me, so then we'll be able to go through here. And of course we're going to use the compartment identifiers to try and locate things as we go through. Let's grab everything. I got to put my mask on. It's a little it's a little bad down there. Hope you can still hear me. Got my pack with me, got this, yeah, okay. All right. All important magnifying glass. All right, guys. Stephen, lead the way. So this is one of the first areas we identified. What we're doing is we are identifying the frame, which is where most of the damage took place after. Frame 147. All right, if we turn around, here we are, there is frame right against there is frame 147. All right, so we're getting close. So now what we need to do is be able to get down. All right, so we're on the 3rd deck, so we're probably right around here. And we want to get down to here, which says C425A. That's C414A.
Yeah, but you know what? As we were looking at these before, they might not match identically, right?
That's
so
true.
On the Birmingham, it might have been 419, when here it's 414.
Yeah, you're very true. That could be, or you know what it is? Forget it. we are looking beyond frame 147. All right, so this would be actually beyond the bulkhead that we just looked at, which makes sense then that this is 14 and that's 425. So if we're looking, yeah, there's 425 again, 419, 414, this is 419. Huh. Aha. 414L. All right, so, whoa. Yeah, that might be configured, because there's 414L.
And we got
414A. All right, so that means it's different areas, but the compartment numbers are the same. So we probably are a little aft of that. Okay, well, you want to also take a look at that other hatch there?
Yeah, you want to do this first, or you want to do the hatch?
No, I'll climb down here.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. This is a half deck, guys, so I'll have to be... Oh, we got a door right here, which leads...
Across?
So, yep, leads to starboard, or at least a little bit. Okay, good. Yeah, C414. You want to come down?
Yeah, I'll come
Mask?
down.
Okay. Yeah. And look at, there's that stamp right there, bulkhead 147. So all of the damage occurred on the other side of this bulkhead. There we go, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit rough down here, so we're glad we have our masks on. All right, there we go. All right, we're ready to do this?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna try and do a half walk as opposed to crawling. You're a little bit taller than me, Steven, so be careful.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, okay. Well, it just comes here. Do we see any, oh, okay, that's 25 feet to the water line. That's helpful. That might even list it here, water line. Here we go. Let's see. Water line after damage. Deck blown up. Okay, C. Oh, okay. So, what we're thinking happened is the bomb hit right here, and it crinkled and blew out all of this decking. And so if we look at it face on, again, it's behind this bulkhead here. This is probably as close as we're going to get. But so we're standing at the same area here. It's just that the bulkhead is here, and if we're not looking at it, it's this is what we would see just beyond aft of us here. So we do have deck buckling and distorting, longitudinal bulkhead ruptured and buckled, shells sheared and distorted. So that's all right here. Unfortunately, this is probably as close as we can get. We do have one more spot to go, but that we can check out. Again, looking through that compartment. Huh, we've got a little piece of
Look at all that dust. You can see why we're wearing the masks.
Yeah, okay, they're good, thank you. We can actually hear the bubblers from the Sullivans, in the water. So, it looked like this bulkhead stayed stable, potentially. Right here, it cut across right here, which is this. There does not seem to be much damage to the bulkhead, though there was some damage, again, aft of here. Let's check out one more spot. All right, so you're going to come along with us. and we'll see you in a minute. So now we're in the very aft of the ship. We are beyond frame 147, bulkhead 147 right here. So this is where the damage would have taken place. We see down here this deck hatch.
Look, 416A.
416A, storeroom. That's where we're in now. 41. So let's see. Yeah, that's not right. So this is saying, if you're looking at the profile, it's saying this is 416A. And here's the transom right here. All right, this is the very back of the ship. So we would be third deck, second deck, third deck. So we'd be right here. So this is the damage this compartment would have taken. Yeah, that's first platform. Again, this is not as good as the torpedo one. This is the only damage control diagram that they had. But we're going to try to open this maybe and see. Now there's only so much I can do from this angle. Let's see here. Aha! Oh, that's really rusty. Aha! And this is the one that has water in it.
Oh yeah, look at that. You want to go first one?
What we could do is we can get the camera down there though. So I can probably go on the half. I won't go all the way down. But let's see what we can do to stabilize this a little bit. No, we might just see much out. We might just bring it all the way. Good luck bringing that back up. I didn't wear the right shoes for this one today, boys and gals. Let's see. Oh. First platform. There's a lot of degradation here.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't fall in the water.
Yeah, there's only so much I can do. So, and that's about, I'd say it's about 8 or 9 inches of water. Again, we do have another pass-through here, passage, but we can't get there. So, first platform damage, we'd be right here, deck buckled and distorted. All right, that's right underneath our feet. And then ruptured, loosened, ruptured. Sorry guys, I can't read that right away. Loose and ruptured and buckled. So we're looking at right in that area right here, and that's this. All right. But again, what we did was we walked by, coming to this area, and there was a DC. There was DC charts. So right around on port is, that probably was, I didn't see a DC space, but that would be a place where the DC teams would gather together, and so they worked on this area pretty quickly, just like they would have on the torpedo hit. So this is a little more nebulous, guys, because we can't really get down here. But again, November 8th, 1943, this was the bomb damage. There's also on the turret, as I mentioned, turret 64. But again, they sealed it up pretty well. They probably went into, watertight, of course, and were able to contain it within this area down here. certainly there's again the bulkhead 147. So it was contained in this area and down below a little bit. Steven? Oh yeah. All right, peace. And again, if you have questions, let us know. Like the video, become a member if you're interested.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button. We have 10 members now. We just got a member over the weekend, I believe it was.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah, we have 10 members now. You get 2 extra videos and 1 live session with Shane and Steven. And this is bomb damage, USS Birmingham. She made it back to Pearl Harbor under her own power. Thanks for coming along with us. And so at some point we're going to have to get the water out of here. And but we'll take it from there. And everyone, thanks so much for watching. And we'll see you again soon.
Okay, see you, Shane.
Bye.
You live here now.
Bye-bye. Oh! No, wait, seriously, guys.